When I touch down, I'ma burn it all to the ground. Make sure the whole world feel it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with the Washington football team.
Suit up. Yeah, so he had to take him to poop. Oh, it was a good poop. Winning with Paul 2014, no matter Carolina still gonna make the playoffs.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll give to Elliott. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now on 2nd and 13, Prescott. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. He's got this almost to the 40 before going in.
Wow.
Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opener opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
I don't believe that that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just, you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Good route.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt.
It's a good kick.
Nagar's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Giants 2-0. Got to keep up with the Giants, man. The Giants, man, they run me ragged, man. They're trying to take my spot, man. Got to keep up with them. Ooh, excuse me.
The run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Staley. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
To throw on 3rd down. Staley. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there.
Back-to-back incompletion. I gotta make the pass better.
It on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Looking to throw. Staley. Quick slant caught by Chase. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Good defense.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Elliott running right. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Make the decision,
now they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
The Cowboys on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Yeah.
They'll try the right side with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Who's got 84? Check 84. Time to go. 99. Check 99.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Barnett. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. 42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They'll run with Elliott. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ezekiel Elliott, he ain't even nice no more.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 4th down. Prescott to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs.
I went to the field goal.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
On 1st and 10, Staley. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down. Staley over the middle. That's caught by Chase. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st down, Staley. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Staley. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Good defense. Go ahead.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Now a handoff as they run left side. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them, perfect time to get it done.
Room to run past midfield, and he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Man, offense by me.
Back to throw.
What damn time?
Taking a shot for Samuel. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield.
Press that shit. What the hell is going on with the buttons,
right
man?
call from up here.
No doubt
Like,
about it. What everyone has to
I
understand
seen that
is
shit and pressed that shit way too late.
Each and every time.
Something wrong with
You
my
may
damn
not like the
buttons,
call,
man.
but they're usually spot on.
Couldn't press the damn triangle, bro.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Play action. Staley. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington has taken the lead.
Field goal before half.
Extra point attempt to come here. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. From left side, it's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st and 10, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
That was a bad throw, bro.
It's by Kenneth Murray. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Staley. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push.
Good run.
And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Open man is Samuel, complete. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Looking to throw. Staley. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now this situation should be in no hurry to play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Hey, Zay. Late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
What do you think? Where you think bad offense come from? Good defense. That's what bad offense comes from. Good defense.
And Washington going to add on to their lead.
He don't supposed to against Dallas. I mean against the Commanders. Why would you get conversions against the Commanders?
They'll kick the point after.
Yeah. He said it's like something that happens naturally. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that just happens. People just get third down conversions against Commanders. That's just so easy. I mean, he had the ball for 20 minutes, I believe. So I was like, hey, you know, I had one good drive. I got stopped on fourth. I was like an inch short. So, hey, it happens. I ain't mad at it. It happens. I was like an inch short. You know? He got his 3 points. He went for it on fourth down. We stopped him. Bad choice, if you ask me. I thought I would have went for the field goal. Made it 6-0 myself. Made it team have to score on defensive touchdown.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Yeah, don't be even worried.
Coach right now, he always used to tell us before every game, the team.
That's Zane Pickens.
And that should do it.
That's Zane Pickens.
And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was.
Why you hate those things? I mean, why would you hate those? Why would you hate those things?
Just giving up 3 points in the NFL. That's absolutely a
that was bad offense, but it's like, hey.
That they can build on.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Who fault is that?
Been a physical game so
yeah, Zane's like, hey. He gets.
Another chance that goes
whoa. Why are we talking about Zane Pickens like that, bro? I don't understand why you talking about him like that. I mean,
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision.
But he's pretty good, Zane.
Nice steady game.
You know.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Operating from the gun. Staley throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him a gain of 5.
Sound like he's some more hating again.
And that's going to make it 4th down.
Yeah, I hear it in your voice. I hear it in his voice.
Off play action. Staley. He'll buy some time right. And he finds McLaurin. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
And how to throw the football. I mean, even with a big lead, they're not turning off the engine.
You're giving them too much time.
They plan to keep going out.
Too much time.
For them.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And he's brought down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
These guys are
this is great. That should have been great offense, and they bullshit took my touchdown away from.
How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he takes
touchdown! Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what we like to do.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0
so they're gonna take that touchdown away from my tight end like that. Y'all know what we like to do. You know what we do.
We know that it's difficult, but guess who's smiling?
Woodrow is trash. He's not this. He's look what my Jay-Z say. He's all right, but he's not real. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he's okay. Tell M to hold on a second so you can see your little stats from next week. I'll skip this week, so these little 2 seconds over with.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Good game.
This one fielded at the 5.
Me trying, you know, I try to get these cats